end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. How do they score here, especially a touchdown? It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Running is Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 58 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal.
I just found my thing.
When the
it's not
coaches
simulation,
tell us, well, when you
right?
score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Watson on 1st down. And Stills bringing it in. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion. That sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Watson. He's got Fuller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first.
You suck, Adrian.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try to run for it with Miller. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah,
they get to the football. It's blocked.
Let's go.
Well, that field goal block pretty much sums up the day for them, doesn't it?
Boy, it really does. What's the word we often use? Symptomatic. It's just been a sign of how this one's gone.
Give a lot of credit to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game, and they continue to press it.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way down to the 26. For the Raiders, 43 yards. Charles, you said earlier that
I still
probably going to need to hold these guys around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. The 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And give them another kicks. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on.
I know. I'm lazy.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible. On 1st and 10, Watson throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Watson now to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, Watson. Going to throw right side here, complete. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. This is taken at about the 14. He juked him. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to...
And this will be caught at the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. 1 play, touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Watson now, throwing again. He's got his tight end, it's Fowles. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league, to totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Oakland, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head back.
It's gonna die. It's gonna die.
Yeah.
It's gonna die.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me laughing.
I don't want to put on.
For my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble.
I'm 7-0.
8 weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride. For my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they lie. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life.
What?
Magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many years, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes?
Nah, cause I put it on the a little bit harder.
Like my ace, I got
Oh, I'm like the worst players. 77 overall.
to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this been crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money stack.
Oh, look, Tyrell Williams has 23 touchdowns, man.
Welcome in. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play that time for the Raiders. And even 50 yards.
See that?
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed with nowhere to go, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
And I burned him.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He got 29 yards that time.
You haven't even added me.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They run it with a rookie from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. We should mention to go along with a great game he had last week. He was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
He'll look to throw.
My phone's about to die.
Made, it's Moreau. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. As a defense, what a nuisance when you look on the other side and they've got a tight end that can run a post route like that.
And you felt the ground shake, didn't you? Oh, you've been all the way up here in this booth. How about when he grabbed the football? You could see the...
all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Darren Waller.
What the?
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now back to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Wait, he got injured?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller with his second touchdown of the We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfect. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Raiders able to extend. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it first and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams with another touchdown, number 20. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That's good for 28 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And Dawson's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So a late 3 there. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Come on, set. 30 base.
It's our time. It's our time.
Go.
Back to throw now on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and 6.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And a big 32-yard play on third. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Jacobs. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 1. Second and 1. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Will Harris there to make the play.
You figure down in the red zone, the play call that's going to come in, find the guy that's most susceptible, the guy that you think that you can beat. In this case, they tried to pick on the rookie.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Richard. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there.
How do you run some sense?
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still...